Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Yo, MP, let's go.
We know MP came ready to play.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
And now the Los Angeles starters. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Ja Morant, and it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So the Clippers win the tip. Harden against Morant. Leonard passes to Bogdanovic. For 3, George. Memphis with a rebound. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's George. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the basket by Bane.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Harden against Morant, and a nice finish on the layup.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Outside Bane. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Inside. Here's Zubac. The putback. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He scored 53 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Leonard inside. Jackson on him. Shot by Leonard, no good. Grizzlies lead by 12. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden with a screen on Payne. George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. 4-3. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Leonard. Buried from 15 feet out. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Back to Morant. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around.
For Memphis, Edey's checked in for Huff. Jackson comes in for Clark. And MP subbed in for Pippen. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Lowry. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to MP, puts up a 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the small forward. Now here's Powell. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Here's Wells, defended by Dunn. Wells misses. Clippers trail by 14. Powell passes to Bogdanovich. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to MP from deep. And another 3 for Memphis.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Powell passes to Zubac. Tipped. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Jackson. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. There's a screen. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Memphis leading by 18. From deep, MP. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Dunn. Pass to Morant. From deep, MP. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Clippers trail by 19. It's Powell, high post. Over Bane. Out to Leonard. Tries again. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 26 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 from Memphis.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Leonard passes to Powell. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Bane. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Memphis with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the 3, you know the rest.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Memphis leading by 23. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Edey in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Back to MP. And the three off target. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Doris looking back at James Harden's time in Houston. What an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
And the 2K leaderboard, looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. Ivica Zubac, number 1. MP, 3rd.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the inside, Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Pass to Edey. And here's MP. Morant surveying the floor. Back to MP. The 3. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
It's George on the wing. Harden with a screen on Bane. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovic. Second chance effort. He squares up and sinks it. Bogdanovic has got 8.
Yeah, nice little J by Bogdanovic. Giving it just the right touch from that range.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Zubac's shot is off. Outside Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, right there with Bane, you see the advantage of size and toughness in the backcourt.
Leonard outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Morant. That one goes. Count it.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to George. Leonard outside to stop the run. Knocks down the long J.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Memphis has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. To the paint. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Zubac. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Harden can't hit. Outside Morant. MP outside. Fires from deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 8 assists in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's George. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. And so it's MP making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the... And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort.
That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.